What is up, guys? Mystic7 here, and today, or White Lighting HBD, my bad, I forgot my own name. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys not only how to farm a ridiculous amount of loot, but how to farm with an expensive army in high trophy ranges. As you can see, we are at 4386, so today we should hit 4400 if we get in enough attacks. And as you can see from my attack log, we've gotten some pretty crazy loot raids over the past couple days, and I've just been kind of grinding and trying to get my loot up. So the storages, gold, we're getting almost filled. The elixirs hard to fill with the strategy because, as you can see, if we go into train and go to quick train, it is 307,000 total elixir to train up the army that I always use my Lavalunian attack, and then 1600 dark elixir. Dark elixir I do not need whatsoever right now. I've maxed my heroes. It's literally, it's just sitting in my base, taking up space, and I can't use it on walls. If I would have rhymed that last little bit right there, I would have almost been a rapper. So today, actually, we're going to start off with a couple replays because I have, again, some pretty awesome raids right here. Look at this, 605,000 gold, and then like just these three right here were crazy. These were 2 3-stars, and then the ones down here were okay. But it's just, I think we're gonna watch these two because, again, I 3-starred and they were pretty sexy. We'll start off with Aaron here. We 3-starred Aaron. I have a friend named Aaron. So I just absolutely ruined this guy. His base wasn't super, like, loot filled in the sense of, like, collectors were full, but he had, you know, 500,000 gold, 500,000 elixir, and it's up here in this trophy range. In the Titans League, you see bases like this all the time. Like, the average loot per raid that I will attack is like probably between 400,000 and 500,000 each, which is pretty damn good if you think about it. That's a lot of loot per raid. So I did this raid like any trophy pushing or farming attack. I did like kind of a funnel on the left and right, and then I went right down the middle, using the rage spells to kind of accelerate the troops on the sides in order to get them to clump in the middle and go straight towards the center of the base. Use the freeze spells and the rage spells in the center, and then the warden special ability I've yet to use, but I'll use it in about like 3 seconds, maybe 2 seconds, which will help these balloons get over to the air defense in that wizard tower. Although I did use the ability a little bit early, but it's alright because we got all of that taken care of. And then I threw in the king and queen on the bottom right side, okay, top right, or still bottom right side, in order to kind of stay with all of the balloons and stay with the Grand Warden. That's one thing about this strategy. When you're doing really, really good and you're just absolutely shitting on a base, what you want to do to guarantee the continuation of shit all over the base is put in your King, Queen, your Hog Rider, your Wall Breakers, everything you have left in the raid that you haven't used. You're going to want to use those on the same side as your Grand Warden and as the remaining balloons and minions, which just maximizes your entire just troop overall like push. So instead of having the Barb, King, and Queen split up or thrown on the other side of the base, they were put with the Grand Warden, with the remaining balloons. And, I mean, just it's going to help the entire army move over. I'm having such a hard time commentating this damn raid, by the way. I need to get back into Clash of Clans so I can, like I need to play more and do more videos because I'm seriously messing this up. But basically, long story short, or short story short, we absolutely freaking destroyed this guy's base, and we just 3-starred the hell out of him. There's 99%, and bam, there's 100 on that dude. And now I got all of this loot right here. All the loot you see is what I got, plus the 300,000 gold and elixir I get from my bonus every time I win an attack. And that's how I'm able to pay for this high elixir army and still like stack up on elixir like crazy, because there is no end to loot in the Titans League, especially if you're using like a Lavalunian or a Balloonian attack strategy where like it's a little bit expensive, but you can knock through bases no problem. Next one we'll check out is on Zusio right here. And this was a completely dead base. This is the kind of base that I dream about when I have a wet dream. I don't know why I said that. Again, the commentaries are just fucking weird today, so I'm sorry if it just, like, if anything I say is off, because most likely it's going to happen. But basically, this is a Town Hall 11, a maxed out Town Hall 11 with near full collectors. Not full, but they definitely are up there. There's a lot of loot in this base, and these are the bases that you absolutely want to find when you're farming in any league. The maxed out bases that are just completely abandoned. So it was super easy. Again, just did the funnel, and if this base was live and I was trophy pushing, I would have attacked it 100% the same way. It does not change between trophy pushing and farming attacks, except for when I'm farming, instead of like maybe trying to funnel and go towards the town hall, instead I'll kind of just go for the loot. I've done that before. I've kind of, you know, I've gotten a 1-star and I've been okay with it up in the Titans League just because I'm farming. So as you can see in this base, though, there are a lot of buildings left. This is not even close to a 3-star. I don't even have the 2-star yet, and this raid is way more than halfway over. But I put the King, Queen, Hog Rider, and then all the archers on the bottom left because there were a ton of minions bottom left. So I figured that I would let the balloons and let the Grand Warden do their thing at the top of the base, and then I would put the rest of my army at the bottom left. and then hopefully they would be able to clean up. So as you can see, the balloons are cleaning up pretty much everything at the top, although they're all going to die pretty soon right there. And then at the bottom of the base, my king and queen are going to clean up all the stuff. So it's just kind of like a, you have to know when and where to throw down your heroes, because if you wait till the end and you wait until your entire army is dead and then you throw them down, the likelihood of you getting the most bang for your buck, the most percentage for your heroes is going to be lower. And I actually did have a leftover freeze spell, which helped a ton, because I dropped that down on the wizard tower and on that archer tower. That would have easily killed off my king a lot quicker than he did, which allowed my allowed my queen to stay alive for a lot longer. And I also still have her special ability, and I'll use that right now. So she's going to end the raid in green health, which is going to be awesome. 98%, that's 99, and then bam, that's 100%. So that was a great 3-star. And again, so much loot. Oh my god, I got 1.1 million loot off of just this base, plus 600,000 more for my bonus. And just look at, hold on a minute, look how many freaking Halloween, what are these called again? The pumpkins. Look how many pumpkins he got only on that side of the base. I just thought that was really, really funny, but that was another badass loot raid. Now what we're going to do is go out and do a live attack, because we have not done that this video, and I feel like that is important because you guys have to understand. I mean, you all probably know how I attack when I attack live, because I've done so many freaking videos with this attack strategy, and I promise we're going to change it up in the future. We most definitely will, and we'll do more like kind of for fun troll-based videos and whatnot, but now I'm just trying to like get back into the grind of Clash of Clans, and this is what we're doing. So, this is the army. Let's go use it live. Here is a literally perfect example of this we got. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. That name is just fucking out there. But this base has a ton of loot, 474,000 gold, 624,000 elixir. That's the big one. And then 4,100 dark elixir. Although this raid, this base, it's definitely a harder base, but we can for sure knock it out. I'm going to have to take it from a corner. Yeah, these bases are tough because the air sweepers are both pointed down, so I can't attack from the bottom, although I would much rather do that because that's where the loot is. I'm going to have to go in from the top of the base, and I got to attack this kind of weird. I'm not used to attacking this base. I haven't done this in a minute, so let me see if I can do something here. Turn this raid into something. Get some balloons on the corners, and then some balloons funneling right at the top. And then we're going to drop the rage spells right there to help get that funnel going. And then we'll get the minions in and focus them more towards the top of the base. Hopefully those balloons will get hit by the Eagle Artillery shells. So we did funnel it pretty good, and it's looking like those air defenses will go down. I am going to drop a freeze spell right there. Okay, and then I'm going to drop the rage spell going right here and another freeze right there. So that should allow those balloons to get pretty decently far into the base, and I'm going to use a Grand Warden special ability right now. And then that's going to allow the balloons to take out everything in the core, or almost everything in the core. Yeah, there we go. And then we should get those, or at least one of those expos down. So basically what's left in this base, actually, we should get both expos down and the town hall. Come on. Okay, we need to drop in the heroes right here. This is what I'm talking about, like, you know, knowing when to drop those heroes. Right now would be the time, because that air warden, the Grand Warden, no, you stupid bitch. Don't contest the queen. No. All right, well, the warden's dead. That's unfortunate. We missed our shot, and the fucking Barb King has swung around on the outside of the base. That drives me insane when that shit happens, and then the Queen swung around on the outside of the base. So what's going to happen in this raid is the King and Queen are going to run around, get shot by every single defense, and not, like, destroy anything, which is going to be horrible, because we just missed a shit ton of loot and percentage. Percentage is loot, by the way. You want to max... Oh, fucking Queen. You want to max the amount of percentage you're going to get per raid, because percentage means higher loot bonus, means higher amount of loot at the end of the raid. Our Queen is going to get shot and killed right there. Our King is going to die, and this raid did not go the way that I wanted it to. But at the same time, as negative as I'm being right now, hold on, let me see if we can kill this King just as a kind of like a final fuck you. Oh, come on, archers. Oh, yay, we did it. Nice. King is dead. So we're going to end that battle right there. So as bad as I was kind of commentating that raid, as bad as it seemed as it was, we still walked out of there with 336,000 gold, 488,000 elixir, and 3,600 dark elixir. Okay, we're not getting 300,000 each. We're getting 280,000 gold and elixir each per raid, which is not that bad. And then if we return home, we're at 4,392, so almost a 4,400, and the storages continue to max out. And another one, we got 580,000 pretty much loot each. This is a big raid. Not a lot of big trophy raids we're doing right now. I actually did skip a whale yesterday. I found like a 42-7 or something like that, and I skipped it because we are farming, because I have not farmed this new update yet, and I need a lot of loot. Both air sweepers are pointed this way and this way, so we can attack one of these sides, no problem. And I'm gonna go, I think I'm gonna go against the Archer Queen, just because I don't feel like dealing with her right now, because she is kind of a hoe. So get it? Because ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. When is there gonna be the Christmas update, by the way? Like, I am patiently waiting for that. I cannot wait. I know General Tony had something out on that. I probably should, I should keep up on Clash of Clans news more, considering, like, you know, I'm trying to get back into this community. But here we go. This is one of the easiest bases ever to attack. You just basically funnel those corners, and then you get your balloons to, like, clump up in the middle and then push straight into the core of the base, and then that's pretty much, I'm not going to say we're going to 3-star, but it's pretty damn close to getting a 3-star. I am going to only use one of the freeze spells, though, because they are single target infernos. Therefore, I really do not need to use the freezes so intensely. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to use the Warden special ability, and then I'm going to knock open this wall compartment right here, and then go in with the king and queen on this right side, because hopefully, even though our Warden's getting sniped down by that queen, and all our balloons died, there's still quite a bit of loot left to get in this base, and if the fucking king does not swing towards the center of the base along with my queen, I'm going to be so annoyed right now. Queen, I swear to God, please go towards the center. No! No! Why? Alright, well, the queen's going to run around on this side. That sucks, so that means that she's going to be stuck on the outside of the base. We do have a freeze spell. We still have special abilities for both the king and the queen. The king's we're going to use right now. I'm going to get this freeze spell ready, actually, and drop that right there. Which is going to help the king stay alive and help all those barbarians stay alive. And then now the dumbass queen is going to be stuck on a wall, probably the rest of the raid, which sucks. So, king's barbarians are all going to die right there, and then the queen is going to not shoot the cannon. Queen, that thing's going to turn on and shoot you in the face. Thank you. And then we're going to continue the havoc on this base. I always forget to use that poison spell. I just kind of forget I have it. We'll use the queen's special ability right now. We're definitely not going to get a 3-star on this, although I came in cocky. I figured I'd get it no problem. But that obviously won't be the case. I don't even know if we're not even going to be able to clean up that last little elixir storage right there, because dude, the queen, I hate when she, like, swings around like that. Like, if she would have gone in the middle earlier and followed the king, we could have had a much better path of destruction. And I guess just the placement of everything on this raid wasn't great, but we're going to end battle right there. 77%. Regardless of all my complaining, we still got 100% loot bonus and an absolute crap ton of loot out of this base. So that was a great last one. Just so I don't confuse you, this clip was recorded after next clip, which is why we have max storages now and we won't after this. But basically, I maxed out my storages, so we're going to go in here and upgrade one of the expos, because before we get too high in trophies, I definitely do want to max out at least the 2 expos I have remaining. I got to get this one, which we just upgraded, and then I have to get this one right there over to level 5, and then we can work on the Teslas, and then on the mortars, right? Yeah, on the mortars, and then the bomb tower, and then the walls. And also, we've been promoted into Titans League 2, so now we get 300k each for every win. So we are going to start filling up storages very, very quickly and shooting up in the cups. Now we're going to go over today's comment question of the day, which is from IC Gaming 2000, and the question is, do you think there will be a Christmas update for Clash of Clans this year? What are you expecting if they will have one? And again, like I said like a minute or two ago, I think General Tony confirmed that there was going to be a Christmas update this year. It was like kind of like sort of hinted at and leaked on the forums by one of the Supercell employees. So yes, I do think there definitely should be a Christmas update. They have one every year. There's no way they're not going to have a Christmas update. And they usually have them a little bit later on, like what's today? Today is December 8th, so it probably won't actually come out for another maybe week and a half. Because they like to have the updates kind of like in the second later half of the month. You know, for Halloween they have it late, and I'm assuming for Christmas they're gonna have it late too. So yes, I do think there definitely has to be a Christmas update. They didn't give up on this game. If there's no Christmas update, then they have definitely quit even trying to maintain Clash of Clans, but there for sure will be. What do I think will be in it though? That's a pretty good question, because they should drop a new troop. I mean, if we go into the Dark Barracks, it says, oh, actually, we can't see that anymore. It doesn't say coming soon everywhere. I think that was one of the reasons why they made it so people didn't keep bitching about the fact that it says coming soon and nothing ever came soon. But hopefully, I mean, a new spell, a new troop. I preach this every time Christmas and Halloween comes around. They've got to drop a new troop or something fun. Like, they haven't done a ton of the game. They're adding a lot of, like, little necessary tweaks that they should have added in 2 fucking years ago, but it's great that they're bringing this in. They're making the game an overall better and more fun place to play. Now they have to start bringing in new stuff to the game, like they're doing with Clash Royale. You know, they're bringing out, like, new cards every week or every month-ish. However frequently they're bringing out new cards in Clash Royale, that's sort of kind of what they should be doing with Clash of Clans. I mean, like, 1 to 3 new troops per year would be good enough, because that's going to expand every year. 3 troops a year is going to be humongous, expanding strategies and just making the game overall more fun. Like Clash Royale, they're just working so hard in Clash Royale. You know, they're bringing out new cards, which means new strategies, which means endless possibilities, and Clash of Clans is not even close to that caliber. There's only a few attack strategies that have always worked and that will always work, and then there's like some new ones that work great, a lot better than the old ones. And it's not ever really new or fresh, and I think that if they want to really bring this game back like they brought Clash Royale back, they're going to have to bring the new and fresh aspect back into the game, and that's going to be done through new troops and new spells releasing at times like Christmas and Halloween and other updates. But that was my opinion on the whole thing. I have no clue what's coming for the Christmas update. I can only speculate and hope at this point, but that was today's comment question of the day and today's video. If you guys enjoyed this video, you guys want to see more Clash of Clans right now, go smack that like button and leave your comment question of the day down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you all. Peace out.
The pretty girls in class still, they never reply, but never say never, they never get caught on my mind. I'm trying to get better and grind, measure my effort and skill, gets better in time, fresher than ever, and I am who I am, no taking it back, I'm alive and well.